Okay, my dear students, today we will continue the same chapter which we have started in our previous lecture, that is 5-year plans, goals and achievements. And today we will discuss the two subtopics of that chapter, that is achievements of plans and failures of economic plan. Is it? Because all of you will be now knowing that planning is very important for each and everything. Is it? From a layman to a richest businessman. But here, what are the achievements? Now, Government of India have introduced planning in 1951, and we have completed 12 5-year plans, and sometimes annual plans, some annual plans also. But what are the achievements which Government of India have achieved with the help of plans? The first achievement which Government of India have achieved, that is increase in GDP or increase in national income. In first 5-year plan, the growth rate of GDP that was 4.2, but in 12 5-year plan that has been increased up to 8%, means double near about from 4.2 to 8%. This is the biggest achievement or the first achievement which Government of India have introduced or achieved while using the planning in our country. Second one is there, that is increase in per capita income. Per capita, it is obviously directly related to the national income. When national income will increase, definitely there will be chances of per capita income will also increase. Per capita income means per person income per month. And in first plan that was 2.6% per capita income, but in 12 5-year plan it was near about 6.3%, means also increase in per capita income. Third is there rise in the rate of capital formation. Capital formation means increase in investments, increase in savings, and the third factor is directly related to these two. When income will increase, definitely per capita income will increase, and third factor will obviously there, that means the rate of capital formation will also increase. People will save more and more, and also people will invest more and more, because when there is availability of income, when people will earn more and more, and that means they will think regarding that, they will invest and they will save more and more. And next one is there, that is institutional and technological reforms. Means after 1951, Government of India have taken out all the old zamindari system like as is it, or that kind of rules like as the rent which Britishers are taking from the farmers, that was too high. But Government of India after 1951 have changed the scenario. Is it? Means the zamindari system was taken out. Is it? New regulation, rules and regulations has been introduced regarding rent or new irrigation facilities. Is it? That means new techniques has been introduced, and one more biggest achievement, that is green revolution, has been introduced in 1966. Is it? And number of farmers have getted gains from the green revolution. Firstly, secondly, the production of rice and wheat that has been increased much times. That is only because the institutional and technological reforms which has been introduced after 1951 or during the 5-year plans. Next one is the increase in social and economic infrastructure. Because we have discussed what is meant by economic infrastructure and what is meant by social infrastructure, but there has been substantial rise in both the infrastructures, that is in economic as well as social. Is it? Means in social infrastructure, health facilities, education facilities has been increasing more and more, and economic infrastructure has also increased, like banking services, communication, is it, roads, whatsoever, all the activities where profit generation is there, energy we say, that has been increased much times. Now there are some failures. Is it? Failures are also there. What we are expecting, we can't, sometimes we are not achieving the particular goal. Is it? there means there are some drawbacks or some failures, and like as in planning there are some biggest drawbacks, is it, which are not given chance for achieving the highest goal. First one is abject poverty, is it, abject poverty is there, means after completion of 12 5-year plans in India, the rate of population under poverty line, that is yet very high. Not so high, but as compared to other countries it is very high. Second, high rate of inflation. Inflation means when general price line is increasing, and the inflation has negative aspects on each and every one, mainly for the people, and out of the people mainly for the poor people. That means the rate of inflation is very high. Government of India have failed for controlling this rate of inflation. Third is unemployment crisis. It has no doubt, when plans are during planning times or from 1950 onwards, Government of India have mainly focused on this employment, but the demand for labor is not so increased as the supply of labor has been increased. Means availability of supply is much as compared to demand for labor is increased. This is another scenario or another characteristic, that is unemployment crisis has been increased. Next one is that is deficit infrastructure. Here we have discussed, it has been increased, but not so up to so mark or that kind of availability which we have to achieve. Like as the hospitals, we say here, the hospitals should be 100, but we have increased it from 10 to 70, not 100. This is the made by deficit infrastructure. Like as we have requirement of 100 banks, 100 banks should be there, but from 5 banks it has been increased to 80 banks, means 20 we are deficit. Next one, last one, that is secure distribution. Secure distribution means poor haves and have-nots are presently present in India. In India, poor people are there, rich people are there. Is it? After completion of 12 5-year plans, is it? Government of India has not fully taken the advantage of plans, that distribution equity we can say. Government of India have failed to show that there is equity. Haves and have-nots are not increasing, but day by day number of these haves and have-nots, poor and rich, is increasing much more. Is it? Okay, thank you.